look, one last arch before we leave Utah. We'll call it the Adios Arch. Loved Utah, hate to leave, but time to move on to New Mexico. It says, "Welcome to colorful Colorado." It looks so different than Utah already. I'm just passing through the southwest corner of Colorado to get to a campground in Bloomfield, New Mexico. If you name your marijuana dispensary Doobie Sisters, shut up and take my money. It'll be my first infused root beer. I wonder if their younger customers get the reference to the Doobie Brothers, because those guys are probably in a nursing home by now. Do they even call joints Doobies anymore? Only old people like me will appreciate the brilliant name of that dispensary. And there's a giant poster of Lauren Boebert on that building. Good thing I don't have a buzz yet, because that would have killed it.
Camped out on her doorstep, and she readily gave her permission to release the records to Pelicano. Davis, however, recognized her as she had been and first called to
I just crossed the border into New Mexico, and we are driving through the Navajo Nation, which is the largest land area held by a Native American tribe. This is Bloomfield, New Mexico, where I got a campsite for a few nights. Oil drilling at the campground? Ugh. I stayed in a national forest in Pennsylvania surrounded by oil drills. It was upsetting. I thought national forests were preserved like national parks. I think I have a riverview spot, so I can at least pretend that I'm not camping in an oil field. I noticed that campgrounds with the best views tend to be lacking in other areas, like they know you'll forgive and forget if you have something nice to look at. It's kind of like when Shrimpy acts like a possessed demon, and the only thing I see is that cute face. There were no clouds in Utah, but sometimes clouds are a good thing. I didn't even know it snowed in New Mexico. I noticed a cat seems to be living in the campground. Shrimpy would bark at it, so it kept its distance from us. This morning we're leaving, so I came over to fill up on water, and the cat came right over to me, very friendly and affectionate. So I came back to bring Kitty some breakfast. If I didn't have Shrimpy, I'd be tempted to give it a home. But I know an outdoor cat probably wouldn't want to be cooped up in a van. I can't believe this is happening. It was sunny and 70 every day in Utah, and New Mexico is freezing and snowing. And just like that, I'm forgiving and forgetting the New Mexico weather.
Your destination is on the right.
This is the KOA I'll be staying at in Albuquerque. All of these RVs are in storage for the winter, so there are more empty RVs here than people. Unfortunately, I-40 is on the other side of that wall, so it's not as quiet as it could be. I had to use white noise to sleep last night.
Your destination is on the right.
Route 66 goes through Albuquerque, so that put me in the mood for some roadside attractions. This is the Doghouse Drive-In. This place has been open since 1948. They've had the same chili recipe for 50 years. The dog's tail wags at night. There is a muffler man in Albuquerque. He's a lumberjack. Strangely enough, he belongs to this Vietnamese restaurant. They inherited him when they bought the property from a lumber company. He was called the Mutant around here because his arms were blown off in a windstorm. Fortunately, his arms were reattached. His clothes are so wrinkled. What the hell? Lumberjacks don't hang their clothes on a hanger. They throw them in a pile on the floor like real men. A normal-looking neighborhood with some abnormal houses. This is the UFO house. Some people call it the spaceship house. Some call it the bug house. It was designed by a professional architect. He lives in the house. It's his studio. I would have made it to look more like an adobe spaceship so it fits in with the neighborhood. Another unique looking house over here. Let's check out the other side of the spaceship house. Very unique, but not very attractive. But hey, whatever floats your spaceship. behind the house is take some art and leave some art. I don't have any to give, so I'm not going to take any. But thanks anyway. The Owl Cafe. Remove the owl and adjust the shape of the building, and this is what a New Mexican spaceship house could look like. The original Owl Cafe was where nuclear scientists hung out and planned the world's first atom bomb in the 1940s. It was top secret, so the scientists told people that they were prospectors. Now the Owl Cafe is famous for its green chili cheeseburgers. This is one of the coolest buildings I've ever seen.